Frontline, the company Frontline for court security through the end of 24. Paul Adams can talk to from a financial standpoint. If the board has any questions that need, I hate to do this to you, Chief, because you did me a solid in kind of leading the charge for us on court security a couple of years ago. If there are questions that are more better answered by you, we'll see what happens. Paul?
Yeah, I know that this contract just takes us through the end of 2024. It's a higher rate than we're paying. The firm that we're using, I think they went out of business or reorganized themselves into Frontline somehow.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the rate's up maybe, what is it, guys, like 30%?
Phenomenon.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. And as Chief Kohlmeyer is going up to the podium, I said before, layman, really we used to have unarmed, unpaid court security, and we were very blessed in town to have that resource for many years. Changes legislatively, societally, whatever you want to say. In 2020, it became very apparent that we needed armed security at the courts. It became kind of, I don't want to say the law of the land, but really every court in Monroe County had armed security. And so the town did a robust request for a proposal, sent it out. We had a couple of, I think, firms in the security business bid on it, and Swoops is who we hired, engaged, and they had a contract for 22 and 23. Swoops did, I don't know, they went out of business and where they restructured as Frontline. We have been operating outside of contract for the last 5+ months. The good news is they have still been supplying the appropriate staff for court security. We are making a decision that we really, just getting our new engineering staff up and running, who does our request for proposals throughout town. Their plan is to do another robust one in the fall of 24, but in the meantime, it made sense to us to basically go with the Frontline for the remainder of the year. I don't know if that...
Didn't really leave anything.
Exactly.
to report.
You can have a seat now. Okay, so I can go sit back down. Essentially, yes. Swoop was acquired by Frontline as through acquisition. Their rate is higher than Swoop was. We were operating outside of contract. In order to get us back on track, we want to go through the bid process for 2025, but to avoid a gap in service, because it is an essential service to us to have our security, we want to have a valid contract in place that the board approves to get us to that new bid process. Essentially, it's $10 an hour per guard that's on duty.
Yeah. Yeah, I said, Chief, actually, believe it or not, if you watch the show Law and Order, I guess, police is separate from the courts. But Chief did us a solid back in 21 by basically helping get some security from analysis done from the Sheriff's Department and other places. So he helped us kind of right size what our security was going to be in court. And I appreciate that. And I said, you'll get out of this, but you just can't get out of it, can you? Any other comments or questions on this? Okay. I'm going to make a motion. Oh, no, I'm not.
I would move that we enter into a new contract with Frontline for court security through the end of 2024 and authorize the supervisor to sign said contract.
Second.
Councilwoman Kelly.
Aye.
Councilman Cahill.
Aye.
Councilwoman Wright.
Aye.
Supervisor Flaherty.
Aye.